圈这么可爱。Inquisitor?
Stone Mad Inquisitor.
Another time.
Best of the vein, Inquisitor.
Wow.
Put that stuff aside. Take a break.
Best advice I've ever heard. I've been meaning to come talk to you anyhow. I never officially joined the Inquisition. I don't know how to do this disciplehood thing. I'm a businessman. Never really followed a chosen one before.
I don't need a disciple. I need a friend.
If you knew how intimidating you are, you wouldn't make it sound so simple. You just don't know what you are to the people out there. The Herald of Andraste is a symbol bigger than any of us.
There's no way I can be bigger than myself, Varric.
Sure you can. You don't see yourself like they do. The sky tears open, demons everywhere. To ordinary folks, these are the end times. The only hope they have is you. You're the sign that somebody might hear their prayers. That maybe they're not abandoned after all. You heard the crowd singing after Haven was attacked?
Whatever I am to Thedas, I'm still just an ordinary person.
So, just a regular person, like anybody else. Right. I should probably get back to work. Unless, you up for a game of Wicked Grace?
Varric 应该有女朋友才对。Just saying. 吓鬼死啦！太笑了。啊，今日一个人 somebody is dead.
Somewhat off-color today, Inquisitor? An excess of bile, perhaps. Might I bleed you, or offer a herbal tonic? The soldiers make me nervous. Sitting around here, tempers get short, and fighting. I saw one soldier reach for his belt like he was going to draw a dagger on the man he was arguing with. It was lucky he'd lost his dagger, or there'd have been more than a bloody nose.
Bloody hell.
Inquisitor?
Varric's friend Hawk said there were suspicions of corruption in Grey Warden ranks. Do you know anything about that?
Corruption? What sort of corruption?
Corypheus. He's been known to influence the minds of Wardens.
That could very well explain why so many have disappeared.
If this is true, then all Wardens are in danger. Even you. We'd better find your brothers.
I agree. If Hawk's given you an idea where to start, we should get moving immediately.
I want to hear more about you.
Compared to yours, my life will seem dull indeed.
Why did you join the Wardens?
Because they remember honor and sacrifice. Words that have little meaning to the rest of us. Because they lay down their lives for those they have sworn to protect.
他把马厩这边就是会被人家 ignore。
I needed to believe I could be one of them.
We can continue this discussion at another time.
Very well.
Bye.
Finally, a place for the horses. I forgot about the Ferelden horses.
Inquisition?
Are your wife and daughter doing well?
Elena's minding the farms.
Sienna's still running her full races. Wouldn't be fair to drag them up here. I miss them. But someone has to save the world.
That's true.
How are your charges? Well supplied?
Surprisingly well. Not many could feed these people, let alone their mounts. Makes me wonder what you're capable of.
Farewell.
Make her be with you.
Maker guides me. Maker. Maker, what the hell? 他称他们的造物主为 Maker， 这个设定还蛮有趣的。Maker，
How do you know they won't attack here?
我来找我的 Cassandra。又 Cassandra。
I understand the Inquisition has tracked down the missing Seekers. Care Oswin. I didn't see Ban Loren as the sort of nobleman that would become involved in this war. The sooner we go there, the sooner I can put this search behind me.
Of course.
Do you have any advice for me?
Treat Dorian with caution. It's possible he could be what he seems, a Tevinter mage wishing to do better than his countrymen. What if he is not? At best, his presence makes the Inquisition appear to have questionable allies.
Alright, I don't know.
Do you have any advice for me?
Watch the treasury carefully, with that Sera present.
You think she's here to rob us?
Possibly not, but I would hardly put it past her.
So, that book you were reading?
Yes, what of it?
So under that taciturn shell beats a true romantic heart?
Why must it be an accusation? Romance is not the sole province of dithering ladies in frilly dresses. It is passion. It is being swept away by the pursuit of an ideal. What is not to like about that?
Don't get me wrong. I like this side of you.
I don't swoon.
I meant the passion.
Ah, well that's not so bad then.
Cheers. So funny. Yo, bikes on bikes.
Man, those serving girls are frisky.
I'd like to hear more about the charges.
Always happy to talk about my guys. What do you want to know?
I'd like to know more about Krem.
He's a good soldier, and a better second in command. The troops need someone to complain to when I'm being a hard ass. He's good for that.
You don't have a problem with him being from Tevinter?
Nah.
But you hate the Vince.
Sure, but he's not a Vint. He's just Krem. I can get worked up about a group or a nation just fine, but people... It's too much work to hate them one by one.
You have people from plenty of different backgrounds in your group.
Yes, well, when you're in Orlais and you look like me, you can't be picky about who you take in. A lot of them got turned away from other companies that didn't want a knife here, or a crazy dwarf. Their loss. You get my back in a fight and carry your own weight, you're good with me.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
You've heard?
Of she who stands behind the throne. Nobility do not properly understand the word.
You have a problem. That over there is a full tavern, but everyone's drinking alone. They're all up their own arses about the Inquisition. I can't have fun with everybody whinging, and they'll fall on their swords before Coryphanus can push them. I'm thinking pranks. Just you and me messing around in people's stuff. You know, to start.
就刚刚有火灾警报了，哎呀，然后就说弄错，是误报这样，就。
You have an odd idea of preparation. I need to keep them at their best.
What's best then, Mopey? Constantly ready for death to fall from the gaping hole up there. I know people. Pissed off and fired up is better than dreary bleary. Come on.
Just you and me. You know, I would like that.
I like the sound of that. Let's go.
Oh my god, 你要带我去哪里 ？Fuck. I don't even like her.
Right, general uptight is gone. Have a search about. Find something to mess with and give your soldiers a laugh. What, the desk? Oh yes, center of the empire and all that. What to do, what to do.
いいなってどうする？
All right, Sarah. What do you want to do?
Thing looks heavy. Don't want to move or break it. I got it. Easy one. Just a slip of something under here. There, won't notice much, but it's just that little bit wonky. He's so in control that'll piss him royally. I tell one of the soldiers and boom! The general seems like people. And since he works for you, you seem like people. Come on, next one! Right. Little lady prissy pants. Have a look for something she likes too much. What, just the door? Where she greets every important idiot. Yes!
Well, Sarah, what do you have in mind?
Get a bucket. Classic, yeah? 5 minutes of sloppy boss gets you weeks of happy kitchen staff. Except for the one who cleans it up, I suppose. But whatever. Next stop. Right, something to get our shadow of birds loosened up. Gotta be something. Have a search. What's that? A locked... No, leave that. Not interested in her hidden things. Not for just a bit of fun. Maybe... feed her messengers something gassy? No, birds don't part. But they flap and...
Who is up there?
Go!
Go!
That was fun. An inquisitor of the people, still remembering you're one of them. If all they got was the herald stuff, the serious bit, you'd start to sound pretty scary. That works, but not for long.
それなりに見えないといけない。
Whatever it takes. I'd start throwing pies if it kept people inspired.
Pies is so good, and Coryphanus would never do that. Good thing for you, innit? Because from the bottom, everyone up top sort of seems the same. It was fun chasing you, Inquisitor. Nice for you. You! Oh, frig.
Uh-oh.
You did it!
我真受不了他的笑声 ，fuck！ 我会被那个 Josephine 骂。
From Haven's fire come we, the able true, to skyhold now.
Inquisitor?
Inquisitor? それではさよなら。
We'll talk later.
Bye. Take it away. Jump, jump, jump. So,
What can I do for you?
nothing.
What do you know about the Fade?
What would you like to know?
I'd like to know more about the breach.
Simply put, it is a tear in the veil. But your anchor,
Okay, that
as
I know
Corypheus calls it,
already. Bye.
allows you some control of the breach.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
I have nothing to say to you. 首先是长得很奇怪 ，creepy。Dorian。
Oh, What's going on here?
It seems the revered mother is concerned about my undue influence over you.
It is just concern. Your worship, you must know how this looks.
You might need to spell it out, my dear.
This man is of Tevinter. His presence at your side. The rumors alone.
What's wrong with him being from Tevinter, specifically?
I'm fully aware that not everyone from the Imperium is the same.
How kind of you to notice. Yet still you bow to the opinion of the masses.
The opinion of the masses is based on centuries of evidence. What would you have me tell them?
The truth?
The truth is I do not know you, and neither do they. Thus, these rumors will continue.
There's no cause for concern, Your Reverence.
With all due respect, you underestimate the effect this man has on the people's good opinion.
Do the people know how he's helped the Inquisition?
See, I meant no disrespect, Inquisitor. Only to ask after this man's intentions. If you feel he is without ulterior motive, then I humbly beg forgiveness of you both.
Well, that's something.
She didn't get to you, did she?
No, it takes more to get to me than thinly veiled accusations.
You don't think she'll do anything?
Do what? Yours is the good opinion I care about, not hers. I should ask, do the rumors bother you?
I wish they wouldn't disparage you. They don't know you.
They know you even less than they know me. Perhaps it's odd to say, but I think of you as a friend, Inquisitor. I have precious few friends. I didn't think to find one here. Don't speak. I detest confessions, and I'd like to get this over with. Allow me to say I'll stand beside you, against Corypheus, my countrymen, or spurious rumor, so long as you'll have me.
这样我有2个朋友，才2个。好像有一个桌子，对。 这是你的鸟啊，我来帮你的鸟。哎。
I'm listening. Anything I should know?
I've nothing to report at the moment.
I'll leave you to your work.
All right. Jump! Ah, yes. 最快的方法。
It's good to see you. What's the land like in Antiva?
The settled areas are quite lush. The vineyards run as far as the eye can see in some places. Antiva City, however, arches right up against the Rialto Bay. That's what I miss most. The sea crashing against the maze of the docks.
I have difficulty seeing you wandering around a trading port.
Everyone in Antiva City spends time by the ships, my lady. The finest restaurants and poets all make their habitation by the sea. The waterfronts never still. Lanterns are lit along the promenade no matter what the weather.
Are you ever homesick?
Occasionally. When a breeze stirs the trees in the garden, I sometimes pretend it's the sound of the surf. Do you know, I even miss those terrible squawking birds infesting the harbor. My youngest sister used to throw whole loaves of bread to the gulls. Silly thing.
Who rules Antiva?
Officially, the Principality of Antiva is governed by His Majesty King Fugelno II. In reality, Antiva's merchant princes rule the country in everything but name. Quite loudly, I might add.
What sort of dealings did you have with these merchant families?
As ambassador, I attended Privy Council meetings in a mediatory capacity. May I just say, one has never heard an argument until they've sat in on 15 princes howling down each other's tariff suggestions.
If you must deal with legislation, at least it's lively.
It's all a part of life in Antiva. Our traditions value passion and romance. A certain exuberance of style.
Are you positive you're Antivan?
I can be most exuberant when it's called for. Just at the right moments. And in a proper fashion. Might we speak of something else?
No.
Let's speak later.
Another time.
Bye, Josephine.
Inquisitor.
Yeah, that's me, Inquisitor.
At your service.
Inquisitor.
OK， 好了，开会开完了。好像差不多。我现在知道大家在哪里了。
Yes?
I wanted to ask you about the Circle of Magi.
Of course.
你要用吗
What do you wish to know?
If the Circle disbanded, how can you still belong to it?
The Circle is an idea, my dear. And an idea cannot be dissolved. Many of the first enchanters voted for rebellion, caring little that anything short of a unanimous decision would pit mage against mage. Rather than dissolving it, Grand Enchanter Fiona's vote split the Circle in two. The rebels follow her, the loyalists follow me.
If you led all the loyalists, why are you only First Enchanter and not Grand Enchanter?
Grand Enchanters are elected, and since there are no First Enchanters besides myself, no vote can be held. I could name myself Grand Enchanter, but the title holds no meaning now. When the circles are restored, that will change.
How did we come to this state with the circles in revolt?
A failure of perspective that infected Circle leadership. Mages lived solely in a world of Templars and mages. They could not even imagine what was beyond the tower walls. Kirkwall gave the world a reason to remember its fear of magic. A mage killed hundreds with a snap of their fingers. Across Thedas, a new tangible fear of magic grew. Commoners and nobles alike called out to the Chantry for protection. But the malcontents in the towers thought nothing of this. They cared only for themselves and for their anger at the new Templar restrictions. When a mage attempted to assassinate Divine Justinia, again, the mages protested the investigation. The leadership chose to vote on independence based on the intolerable conditions imposed by the Templars, sparing no thought to the fact that magic was more feared in the aftermath of these attacks than it had been since Tevinter's day. So long as they had their freedom, they could care little for riots, angry mobs, or about pitting mages against each other.
Are you familiar with Grand Enchanter Fiona?
We've met. Before her horrendously ill-timed and selfish vote for independence, I thought her adequate at her job. In her dotage, she could not handle looking after the well-being of so many people. We would have done better to replace her years ago, to let her spend time gardening.
Did they have cause to rebel?
In the aftermath of their terrorist attacks? Was that really the most opportune time to break away? By all means, protest abuses by the Templars. Just don't do it in a way that says mages support wholesale murder. By voting when they did, my colleagues all but declared war upon the ordinary people of Thedas. A war in which we are outnumbered 100 to 1.
I thought the fighting was only between mages and Templars. Why are mages fighting mages?
The vote for independence was carried by only a small margin, but Fiona chose to let the motion stand. Those who opposed a rash declaration of war against the entire free world had little choice. By breaking from the Chantry when they did, the rebels declared themselves in support of mass murder. Anyone who did not wish to support terrorism and the slaughter of innocents was forced to take arms against the rebels.
Okay.
Your worship.
Your worship. It's me.
Down Under。
嗯。
Down Under。
是什么？
就澳洲。
哦 ，right， yes。
或纽西兰。
right。卡片画得很漂亮。啊，你骑完你不就又要洗一次澡？嗯，
现在美国死多少人？
我不知道哎，你可以看啊。
Inquisitor.
Yes.
那你觉得？
Want help with that?
全球已经死了190万人了。
哼，真夸张。But
美国昨天就增加30万人，美国已经死了36.9万人。
I have nothing to say. Fuck.
你觉得美国死的都是比较聪明的，比较笨的？
当然是比较笨的啊，还有比较衰的，还有比较老的。Fuck. どういうことだ？比较没有资源的人。台湾后来又没有看到那个了。对啊。
Templars. Corypheus must have sent them here for some reason.
印度感染1000万，然后有15万人，可是巴西有800万人，有20万人，
所以它比例比较高嘛。回两下就。
Got to be something here.
What? What's that? 敌意的手势是什么？是用了对方都会对你很有敌意吗？当然要给我们的坦啊，坦呢？我的坦呢？
可是澳门也好少人哦，澳门都没有人，澳门才41个人感染。
So，
怎么那么少啊？
你觉得是为什么？
哇塞，是澳门人很少。
澳门是中国的一部分吗？
是啊，澳门行政特区，他们是分开算的啊。
我不懂，等一下。这个的，我去查攻略。有一点饿。和牛涮我订好了。
哦 ，OK。
呀。哦，我的背啊。盖斗。艾莉啊。这个盖斗还蛮厉害的。 恋人からの手紙。哦，要去狮子之地了，靠腰，害我浪费时间了。谁一人这大人？好大哦！你是在看 BBC 的那个吗？
嗯。
中文。Inquisitor, that's me. 天哪，我的盔甲怎么这么丑？阿格里伊，我还没打猫呢，因为我刚刚忘记开那个加热的。 How stupid！ 觉得我被这些人利用。就是你了。
A pleasure to see you again.
Are you running short of healing herbs?
Yes, I need them to keep wounds from going bad. It's too dangerous to go hunting through the hills to gather more. I've a list there of the herbs I need.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much for your help.
贝鲁夫，靠，那我去采。但是我直接用买的。不是大したことありませんよ。圈圈，你莫用到我迄个，你敢会甲我迄用到我真宕机，我有点脏了。 Come on.
Perhaps you're right. You should go again.
Little creepy.
You want to do more to help? Let's join the Inquisition. Do you mean it?
Grandmother, I'm not going to leave for dinner without you. Nonsense.
What? Which way?
Your worship.
哎，刚刚不是有个问号？我跟他们买好。
Thank you for all you've done.
Supplies, your worship?
Yes. 都没有烂东西，揍你！马上把你倒。那。
Is there something you need?
Yes， 请问你们卖 L 服？都没有的，我要去我的。 死我了！这个烂地方。这个猫就这样咔咔咔，要折去哪里？拿一个大腿这样。怎么着？
你饿了吗？这个可以吃啊。
我不要吃那个。我要吃来客，海口虾杠。莫非是在这里吗 ？That would be too easy. 这叫郊外。这一颗就好，这一颗。这个我 I'm sure 我已经用过。 哎。
集权跟威权有什么不一样？
我知。
现在他们直接在否定我。
You haven't used up all your guesses.
I'm conceding. I wasn't very interested to begin with.
Well, then just cross your legs and guess?
Conceding. I'm giving up.
Some seeker you are.
你那间很温暖，不是？你那间不是很温暖吗？
我其实一开始都没有开冷气，会不会因为一直没有空气，缺氧？
我不知道啊，我 I'm not a doctor。你再量一次啊。那咋办啊？147太高吧？那才差一点点。那也安尼啦 ？Why？
可能压力大。
对，我觉得是。这件事让你压力这么大吗？
Pleasure to see you again.
I found some of the herbs you were looking for.
Yes, these are perfect.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much for your help. A pleasure to see you again.
I found some of the herbs you were looking for.
This, I'm certain I can save more lives.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much for your help.
我捡到。しかし。
不是应该第一眼少油啊？
对。
可吃外面就很难啊。
Indeed。
那你要不要做菜给我吃？
做菜就不油吗？做菜也很油啊。好吃吗？
嗯。
你就喜欢鸡汤呗。好久没有看日文了。存档。
你已经玩别的了吗？
什么意思啊？